Bellator MMA, the toughest tournament in sports, live on Spike from Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. We open in the lightweight division with Derek Anderson facing Patricky Pitbull.
Patricky Pitbull, known for his heavy hands, his aggression, that was on display in the first round, landed some good shots, went for the armbar here. As soon as Anderson sat up, a triangle transition could not finish. Anderson able to slam his way out, and in rounds 2 and 3, the tide turned. Anderson landing good jabs, straight punches, lefts and rights. Also very comfortable with the leg kicks. You see here, beautiful spinning back kick. He wins a decision victory.
Also this evening, the full opening round of the new Bellator middleweight tournament. All 4 fights, Jimmy. And let's get right to it with Perry Filkins versus Jeremy Kimball.
Jeremy Kimball doing so well in the first round, changing up his strikes, unorthodox kicks from the head to the toes against Filkins. But Filkins turned the tide with his ground and pound, his takedown. You see here at the end of the second round, almost getting the finish. It would have to wait until the third round. You see the takedown here, solid positioning, both hooks in, and here, a rear naked choke turns into a crank, and he gets the tap in the third round.
Great celebration from Perry Filkins, and with that victory, he becomes the first semifinalist in this Season 9 middleweight tournament. Next up, Justin Torrey versus his former sparring partner, Brennan Ward.
Brennan Ward, an experienced wrestler. We saw the throw early on in the fight. Good top pressure, but made a tactical mistake. Going for the heel hook, Torrey gets on top and lands some vicious ground and pound. You see the swelling under the left eye of Torrey. That would be a big problem in this fight. Doctors taking a close look at it. And then the takedown. Good right hand by Ward. This was the beginning of the end. You see the eye, a bloody mess by the end of the fight. This ground and pound, the referee had seen enough. Ward wins by TKO.
3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2, and Brennan Ward advances to the final 4. On then to a fight between 2 submission specialists, Jason Butcher versus Giva Santana.
Jason Butcher realized in the first round Giva Santana has legit submission skills, but in the second round it became a kickboxing match, and that's where Butcher turned it on, getting the TKO finish over Giva Santana early in round 2.
Jason Butcher now 7-0 in his pro MMA career, and he is through to the semifinal round. And to conclude this Bellator middleweight tournament opening round, Miko Parlo versus Brian Rogers.
Brian Rogers fought the way we expected, very explosive in the first round, dynamic, landing some powerful strikes in the opening 5 minutes. But Miko Parlo stayed the course, very tight, very controlled in the second round, landed some good ground and pound, excellent takedowns, taking the energy out of Brian the Predator Rogers. At the end of the third round, this vicious knee and ground and pound almost caused a stop to the fight, but Brian Rogers sees the final bell to lose a unanimous decision.
Parlo advances to the final 4, and the semifinal round is set. Perry Filkins versus Brennan Ward, and Jason Butcher facing Miko Parlo. We conclude this Bellator fall season opener with Brett Cooper versus the champion Alexander Shlemenko for Bellator's middleweight world title.
It was not just a title fight. This fight, an instant classic. Both guys aggressive from start to finish. Both guys had their moments in the fight, but Alexander Shlemenko more accurate, able to hit Brett Cooper, was only able to hurt him in the later rounds, but kept the pressure on throughout the fight. We knew he had spinning shots, but his short left hands, his short rights almost finished the fight in the 4th round. He wins a unanimous decision victory.
11 straight wins now for Alexander Shlemenko and 48 in his remarkable pro MMA career. For the latest Bellator news and information, it's Bellator.com.